Hey everybody, this is Yusef and my daughter Sophia for CraftyAcuity.org, yusef.crow@gmail.com for commissions, or if you generally would like to be on the mail list, which has the speed paints and where you can find them, then yusef.crow@gmail.com for the list. At any rate, this piece of artwork is K of the fighting game King of Fighters, or the mini fighting games King of Fighters, and this one specifically is 2006 King of Fighters, and I played that game, and I will be using this piece of artwork to show you guys King of Fighters 2006, to try and get you to buy one, because it's an awesome game. Anyway, this one, it's about to thunderstorm, so there's a lot of stuff going on. This one is, well, I'll tell you, when I first started doing this artwork, I had two or three objectives, okay? Objective number one, learn how to draw fire. Alright, objective number two, learn how to make a leather jacket. And objective number three, try to make the lighting from the fire convincing. Alright, now, what the critiques, I asked for critiques on this one, and the critiques that I got, some people told me that my leather jacket was pretty cool, which thank you very much. It was nice that they didn't even know what my objective was, and and they also some people told me that the jacket needed to be done more with a hard edge brush as opposed to the watercolor brush that I used. Of course, Sophia's over there chilling, so if you hear any weird noises in the background, that's my daughter chewing on her toes. She's not laughing at my jokes, she's just generally having fun, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so nobody gave me a complaint or a compliment on my fire, which, you know, no news is good news, I suppose. A couple of people complained that my fire wasn't reflective enough because the person was wearing leather, and I didn't do enough to show that the fire was shining off of him. But you will see soon in the artwork that I actually tried, but I lightened it up to the point where it doesn't matter. There was a couple more critiques that I got about the face, since we're looking at it right now, that the face didn't look, I guess, masculine enough. I mean, they were, well, number one, the deal was that the ear was a little too low. Apparently the eye line the eye line goes across to where the ear hole is, and I dropped the ear a little bit further down than I should. So thank you for that critique. And also the face wasn't rigid enough, like it wasn't masculine enough, which I kind of disagree on. Number one, I have an issue with that because my face isn't a very masculine face. I mean, you can tell you can tell that I look like a guy, but my face doesn't have a lot of curves and stuff. Even if I lost all the weight that I had, I wouldn't do that, and I tend to feel like if you have melanin in your skin, that your face doesn't chisel out as much as people would like to believe. Alright, so I also had an issue with drawing him because he's a tan individual, and since he was usually since he's usually drawn with the anime style, it's hard for me to see a tan person not having lips and a round nose. It's very difficult for me. So I just drew the round nose and everything. Also, he's a tricky one because he's got emo hair and emo look, but he's very masculine. It's very difficult to draw emo and masculine at the same time. You emo people know what I'm talking about. Another complaint that people had was the neck was sticking out a little too far, and I actually thought I drew the neck okay, but when I scanned in my pencil work, the neck, the whole character was a little wider, so I went back and I widened the character, and I fixed the neck, even though some people explained to me that it was too long. I wasn't going to do anything about that, so I'll try to fix. That's the third time out of 3 somebody had a problem with the neck that I drew or didn't draw, or head sideways or something like that. Also, people had an issue with the chest, and that I used the lines, the definitive lines, to show the muscles in the chest. I agree. So I went back and I actually erased those lines because they started to bother me. Other than that, it was actually an enjoyable thing to do. My wife was actually impressed, or she was just saying she liked it to make me feel better. Either way, is absolutely fine with me. And, hopefully you guys will enjoy the artwork. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the game. I'm sure the game isn't very expensive, so it's definitely one you need to have in your collection. And I will see you when I do the other collection thing. Like, subscribe, enjoy my artwork, and share it with other people, please. And you guys have a nice weekend. Bye.